So what is it about Italian food that makes it so loved all over the world? Well, in this explainer, we're going to uncover how every single bite, from a simple slice of pizza to a perfect plate of pasta, actually tells a story. And it's a story that's not just about flavor, but about the unique land and the incredible history of Italy itself. I mean, think about it. Pizza, pasta, risotto, these aren't just dishes anymore. They're basically global comfort foods. But behind that simple, satisfying appeal, there's this hidden complexity, a whole story that you're never going to find printed on any menu. Let's just take pasta for a second. You might be surprised to learn there are over 300 officially recognized shapes in Italy. And that number isn't just for show. Each and every one of those shapes is designed with a very specific purpose in mind. Yeah, these shapes are practically engineered for the sauce. You've got your short, ridge tubes like penne, which are absolutely perfect for catching those thick, chunky sauces. And then you have these elegant spirals, like fusilli, which are literally designed to trap and hold on to lighter, smoother sauces, like a classic pesto. And oh, it doesn't stop there. You've got wide, flat sheets made for layering into a rich, decadent lasagna. And then on the other end, you have these delicate stuffed pastas like tortellini, which are best served in a simple broth or a light butter sauce just to let that amazing filling really shine. It's all about form meeting function. It's genius. So with all this incredible variety and this intention behind everything, what's the real secret? What makes Italian food so special? Well, it's not a single ingredient, and it's not some secret technique passed down through generations. The answer is actually much more fundamental. The secret to really getting Italian food is this powerful combination of two things: the unique land it comes from and the thousands of years of history that have shaped it. Land and time, that's it. All right, so let's take a little culinary tour of Italy, shall we? We're going to see how the land itself writes the menu. First up, we have to talk about geography. You know, Italy's iconic boot shape is so much more than just a recognizable outline on a map. It's incredible geographic diversity. I mean, from the cold Alps in the north all the way down its long coastline to the sun-drenched islands in the south, it creates this massive culinary divide. You've essentially got two completely different culinary worlds packed into one country. The colder, continental north, with its influences from Austria and France, leans toward these rich, hearty foods that use a lot of butter, cream, and rice. Think creamy risotto, right? But then the sunny, arid south, that's the heart of the Mediterranean diet, defined by olive oil, durum wheat, and vibrant vegetables like tomatoes. But you see, geography is only half the story. To really understand these flavors, we have to look at how they were forged by history. And that brings us to our second key element: time. Italian cuisine is basically like a historical document that you can eat. The Roman Empire, they laid the foundation with staples like bread and olive oil. Then, Arab rule in Sicily introduced totally new tastes, like citrus and sugar. The Renaissance elevated cooking to a true art form and, this is crucial, brought in foods from the Americas. And finally, with the unification of Italy, all these distinct regional foods started to become this single celebrated national cuisine. And this timeline reveals a pretty wild fact. Can you even imagine Italian food without the tomato? It's almost impossible. And yet, the iconic tomato sauce is actually a pretty modern invention. It only became a staple after tomatoes arrived from the Americas, brought over by the Spanish. So when you combine this super diverse geography with literally thousands of years of layered history, you'd probably expect a really complex, elaborate cuisine, right? But what emerged is the exact opposite: a powerful philosophy built on the genius of simplicity. This whole philosophy is best summed up by the term cucina povera. Now, while it literally translates to poor kitchen, don't let the name fool you. It's not about poverty. It's about the genius of being resourceful. It's the art of transforming simple, humble, and fresh ingredients into something truly extraordinary and making sure that nothing ever goes to waste. In this philosophy, it all boils down to three core values that you'll find in every single authentic Italian dish. First, an absolute obsession with freshness and seasonal ingredients. Second, a deep commitment to simplicity, letting the amazing quality of those ingredients just speak for themselves. And third, a fierce pride in regionality, celebrating the unique flavors that only a specific place can produce. So the next time you sit down to enjoy a simple plate of pasta, Just remember what you're really tasting. It's not just a meal, it's a story of mountains and coastlines, of ancient Rome and the Renaissance. It's a philosophy that believes the absolute best food comes not from what a chef adds, but from what they have the wisdom not to take away. You're tasting history itself.